Hello, beautiful Virgo friends, and thank you so much for joining me for your tarot reading for the month of March 2019. So, as you know, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising in Virgo, or for whoever feels compelled to see this video for the guidance that is going to be on it. Please, you're welcome. And it's a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you. If you feel to deepen this reading for your particular circumstances, please don't hesitate to write to me, to any of the information you're going to have below, to Instagram, WhatsApp, to Facebook, etc. Okay, so beautiful Virgo friends, I have already this cards spread in front of me. I spread 2 Celtic Cross to confirm every single card with 2 different decks. And I have already taken some notes from a meditation that I just did, connecting to your energy and seeing what messages would come from spirit. And I have to say, I feel that everything aligns pretty well, so let's see if it makes sense for you. I hope that this is helpful. Thanks again for being here. So first, the messages that I felt while meditating. Well, I guess there's not much surprise. I felt lots of mental energy, lots of energy coming from the mind, and well, this feeling of being a little bit trapped in your head. I have to tell you the truth, Virgo, and please know that I am a Virgo rising too, so I definitely can get it, okay? And so it's like if you were built, like what I felt was like a helmet of thoughts around your mind that doesn't let new ideas come in, okay? But I guess you must feel in a lot of pressure because right now we are all being pushed to change everything and to reinvent ourselves, to be renewed, to rebirth, okay? But at the same time, I have to say, I mean, even though you had this, we had this helmet that was blocking from divine energy, from the new energy, to from any newness, you know, from any growth, from any evolution. I also felt that if you wanted to, you could use and open and develop your third eye more than ever to see through it all and to pierce any problem that you were having. Okay, so I guess we are all seeing mirror, a new reflection of ourselves, but this is Pisces season, and that means it's a little bit more foggy, a little bit more fantastical. And since you are so logical, beautiful Virgo, this magical mist kind of sounds fake, you know, like you don't buy it, but it's the energy. And the energy of Pisces is mysterious. It's about not knowing. It's about accepting not knowing. And maybe that's why it can be opposite to Virgo energy, but at the same time complementary. Because Virgo is about organizing information. It's about organizing what we know. It's about logic. It's not about unknowable. Nonetheless, in life, it doesn't matter how much we study. Life keeps changing and evolving. It's not a fixated thing. You know, of course, some laws may prevail for billions of years even, you know, in physical laws, yeah. But at the same time, even the history of the matter with the Big Bang shows us that everything changes, okay? And and so really this season is asking you to go beyond your usual self, my beautiful Virgo. Okay, to go beyond the mind. The mind compartmentalizes, divides, structures. But this cuts to one thing from the other. And Pisces energy is more heart, is more water, where everything is kind of in the same soup, we're gonna say. Everything has its place. It's not cut. Everything is connected. In this deck, Osho Zen deck, tarot, the Zen tarot from Osho, done by Osho, created by Osho. The clouds represent thoughts, but you know, from a Buddhist point of view, thoughts are what clouds are seeing. Too much thinking can bring us confusion. I'm sure you can understand this. Nonetheless, do not doubt your mind now. Your mind is really sharp. You can understand the logic, actually. Okay, you can you can trust your mind. You can trust your ability to rationalize, to see the logic, to see the thread, and what links everything together, and where everything fits together. Okay, so do use your logic, but also to break this structure that is no longer serving you. And I see that you are carrying some guilt, my beautiful Virgo. I'm sorry to say, but it's a very mental energy, as you can see the clouds now that I just explained what the cards represent on this deck. So the thing about guilt is that, you know, we can spend a lot of energy thinking that we could have done better, we could have said better, we should have known, etc., blah blah blah. But that doesn't compensate nothing. It just drains you from your energy, and further also separates you from the warmness of life. You know, we are human, and to be human is to err. We cannot know all the answers. Our whole life is gonna be a series of trial and error, and depending on what moment, also one thing is gonna feel like it's a success and another not. So just try to understand we're all doing the best we can with the wisdom we have in that particular moment, okay, with the information we have in that particular moment. And the card that comes clarifying this guilt card is integrity. So it seems like you did act it from your best intentions, beautiful Virgo, that you don't have nothing to feel bad about. And if you didn't, and this is why you feel bad, maybe this is the lesson just to take. Now act really from your higher self, from the best spiritual self you can be, from the best wisdom you can have, from the best energy you can share, from the best hand that you can offer for help. You know, like really be the backbone of your words. Act from your heart. Know from within everything you're doing it really from love. From the best intentions for everyone. And also, this Pisces season is about thinking of everyone. This is what Pisces is inviting us to do. Okay, so please forgive yourself now, beautiful Virgo. Remember, you did the best you could with the information you had, and continue. Okay, this compassion that you're gonna give to yourself is gonna shine in the future for others. You can only give to others what you give to yourself, so be gentle to yourself now. And know that you will make lots of mistakes too, and mistake is just a way of seeing it. Again, you're gathering information. At every step, with whatever information we have, with whatever state we have of mind. And I can see that you are aspiring to always be in the best of your integrity, of your alignment with spirit, and with the best for every being. You're being invited to break all patterns as past lives that have already happened in your life. So maybe this, you already know this tango of overthinking, of feeling guilty, of over analyzing, of questioning your own integrity, your own value. Yeah. So this is a moment where not to question anymore and to really own it, to be your own priest, your own guru, your own guide from within, your own authority within. Just give me 1 second. And it's inviting you to be again free and fresh as a child, you know, learning through the tests of life, experiencing all, you know, storms, rifts, valleys, and converting adversity into richness, into growth. The true alchemist. The lotus that is born from the mud, the diamond that comes from the pressure. You're being invited here to really be who you're meant to be, and to show us, you know, to show us how to live with our own truth. To break also whatever rules are not making sense anymore, are limiting us. To kind of put on fire all these illusions, all this Maya, all these distractions. Burn it all, to see beyond all of this noise, if it makes sense. And you're definitely learning to use your mind. Use your mind, not get used by your mind, beautiful Virgo. Not overuse your mind to the point that you're exhausted and you just identify with that mind. Because that's the problem. We have been taught to identify with a little voice in our head. And if we don't have that voice constantly, we feel, I'm not even here. I'm dead or something. I have to be thinking, otherwise, what am I doing, right? Wrong. You don't need to be thinking all the time. You don't need to be thinking when you watch a beautiful sunset. You don't need to be thinking when you're caressing a cat. You don't need to be thinking when you're playing with a baby. You don't need to be thinking when you're doing art. There's a lot of things where you don't need your mind. Your mind is a tool. It's a very important, beautiful tool, yes. It's not the master of your house, though. And this is understanding that. Not letting your mind be overwhelming. Bringing it when it's needed. Transcending that duality, that conflict that we were talking before. Am I good enough? Did I come from the best part? Are my ideas good? Is this aligned with that? No. Now you're also giving yourself this authority. If you wish to, you can burn these illusions and these patterns that have kept you in circles. It seems that it has to do with art, with creation, with being open to receiving different information, you know, to not wanting to believe you have it all the answers, that you understand it all. Because when we're full, then we cannot learn anything. There's no space for new information. So it is about being creative. It is about being alchemical. It is about dissolving old forms and recombining them as new synthesis. It is about disintegration in your life as a creative opportunity. So let's fall apart so that we can build ourselves back better, right? Yes. It's allowing yourself to fall, to be put back together better, and making more sense to you. It's also coming into your power. If you wish, this is the possibility for the future. Going beyond the conditioning that was limiting you. Even though this seems to cause some anger, and maybe some sadness. You know, sometimes by the thinking that we're gonna step into our power, we think we're gonna overpower people around us, make them feel uncomfortable, threaten different ways of thinking, of different groups that we have, of our family, of friends. It's your choice anyway, you know, I'm just reading the energetic playground that we have now, but you always will be able to choose if you want to open up or not to play with this. Anyway, my beautiful Virgo, right now, you're just taking it all in and maturing. And this means that regardless of whatever is happening around you, outside of you, regardless if it's cold, if people is fighting, if things are not well, you are bringing the spring from within. You're choosing to be happy. You're not letting your power out. You're coming back to you. You're coming back to bringing your power inside of you. To being your own reference, your own sun, your own flower, your own spring. And yes, you know this. You're nurturing this part of yourself. You're being more tender. You're protecting it. You're ready. You're nurturing your inner world. Maybe lots of you have started to also meditate and have been more aware and in contact with this inner world. And well, it seems that you're gonna be having lots of reunions, lots of people, lots of new ideas, connecting a lot, being really open, and you see, headless. This is what is going to be inspiring you this season. Is going to be to let your mind for a second and just open up. It's like you're becoming Pisces, kind of. Why not? You're opposites, but that's what makes you closer. Two sides of the same coin. And yes, this is also, it's using your mind, but again, wisely. You know, like a crystal, seeing all the different angles. Being open, being aware to beginnings, to new ideas, to this new year, new era, to this new beginning, to this new spring, to this new blossom. And this is what you're learning too, beautiful Virgo. To have relationships with others that are more independent or more interdependent, if you want, but really where you know where you come from, you know where you're going, and you take whatever good people wants to give you without expecting more. Being able to let go too, more mature. Realizing you're complete within yourself. Going beyond this illusion that another completes you, seeing that you are one. This can also mean self-love. This is actually opening yourself to better relationships. And the advice of the tarot for this month, beautiful Virgo, is to participate in life. Go out, talk, post that video, post that Instagram post, share, be a part of this. Make a band, make a project, open a store, I don't know, but be a part of this. And if there's a group around you that, you know, all of a sudden you guys are trying to build a project, whatever it is, artistic project, political project, technological project, for others, for yourself, yes, please do. This is a great energy to work together. It's an equal give and take, and it's something that goes beyond you guys' sphere and actually shines through to the rest of us. So yes, please. Thank you, please. Thank you. Do it. Because by participating is that you're going to become this master that you want, that you're going to go beyond your mind, that your mind is just going to be this beautiful tool and not this knife from within that bothers you and prevents you and cuts you from this beautiful reality, my beautiful friends. It's by acting, it's by being there, it's through action, it's by being on the field that we really learn, more than theory. So just go through that door, connect yourself to that class and do it. Just do it now. And know that, of course, there will always be space for improvement. But if you don't do it, if you're always perfecting it, it's another form of procrastination, right? Now we all need to share what we have. That's how we become one, right? We all have different skills. If we put them out there, that's how we can take from one another what we're not having so developed too. This is what I want to share with you guys, for example. This natural love that I have for the language of energy that is expressed on the tarot. And I hope that this is helpful. Please let me know. Please share, subscribe, like, and please, if you want a personal reading, don't hesitate to write on any of the information that is right below this video. Thank you. Namaste, beautiful Virgo. I'm going to try to upload also videos for the end of this month, around the 21st of March. Hopefully, otherwise, see you in April. Kisses. Bye-bye.